Swole Benji here. So let's talk about dailies or routines of dailies. So the very first thing that I do when I log in is I collect the daily reward just for logging in. Next thing is I try to get in on the seasonal daily, which right now it is the Arkesia Grand Prix. You could also say Prix because that's how it's spelled. I know it's pronounced Prix, but whatever. So it looks like that's going on right now, so I'm going to go queue up for that. And I have 5 alt characters that I do this on. Now you can only do this once per roster, so we got the quest on the character we want to do it for. And it looks like I missed the boat because it's already begun. So I have to wait until the next hour, but that's fine. Now, after that, I go to community, I go to guild, and you should have 5 separate guilds for all your characters. And what you do is you go guild donation, donate silver. If you're loaded on gold, you could donate gold. It's not really worth it though. Research, just 8 on research, and there we go. So this character is pretty much set up and ready to go. Now, as far as chaos dungeons and abyssal raids and all that kind of fun stuff goes, here's how I generally do it on all characters except my main. What I do is I let 2 rested days stack up, so that means I only do them on my alts every 3rd day. Alright, so if you look here at the Chaos Dungeon, I have 100 Aura of Resonance, but I don't have any rest bonuses stacked up, okay? So if I don't do a dungeon on this character, this bar right here will be filled up with green. So what that means is when I do 1 Chaos Dungeon, it gives me the rewards as if I had done 2 Chaos Dungeons. Alright? And the same thing for Guardian raids. You can do 2 a day, but if you skip both a day, you fill up 1 green bar. So if you have 2 bars filled up and then you do 2 raids, you have the rewards of 4 raids, essentially. And it cuts your time in half. Yeah, you do lose a little bit because if you do them every day, you technically are doing more and getting more rewards, but that is a lot of time investment for 5 alt characters every single day. I don't have a job, I can play this all day if I want to, and I need very little sleep to get by, and even I find that it's a huge time investment, okay? After that, I tend to work on Una dailies, but I also want to talk about vendorable items that you should be taking advantage of, okay? The first thing is the Chaos Dungeon Shard Vendor here. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you buy out all of these every week, okay? So right now it says 3 days until I can buy more of these life leap stones, right? But I still have 2 more of these life shards that I can buy. So what I should be doing is farming chaos dungeons on my main character that I'm trying to gear up, which is this one right now, and buy these out before the week ends. So I've still got plenty of time. I've got 3 days to buy all these out. It's completely fine. The bag here, engraving recipes, you don't have to. That's roster limited. Once you buy this, it's gone forever. So there's no rush for that one, but these you definitely want to. And these are, well, these are untradeable, but there is another one too, and that is the Bloodstones, okay? So Bloodstones, you get that from that guild donation that I showed earlier. And this character has 930, which is not much really. But essentially, I would go to the Bloodstone Vendor, which there's one in every town, just look for them. And I use Lutera because everything is nice and compact and close by. It really saves you travel time running up and down the town. So, you go to the Bloodstone Vendor, and it's basically the same thing, okay? So essentially, here's the Bloodstone Vendor. You can go to Honing Materials, and then depending on your guild's level, you can buy these out. So you can see that I can buy some Leap Stones here, which I should do. And then, let's see, Life Shard Pouches, I should buy those. And then Guardian Stones, now these are tradable, so if I wanted, I could just buy these out and then sell them for gold and have a nice profit. Basically convert your Bloodstone to gold, if you want, okay? So, also, make sure you buy your tickets, buy your cube, buy your boss run. You don't always get a boss run ticket, sometimes you just get silver, it's whatever. Don't buy the experience potions or the silver, that's a waste, okay? Because once you hit level 52, you get a training mode in your stronghold, which... Speaking of strongholds, that's another thing that I also do. You go to your stronghold, make sure that your boat people are on 2 missions, make sure that your crafting is going, all that kind of fun stuff. Collect that login reward, and then I stash it in the roster stash so that all of my characters can take advantage of this. And this is a really good reward. 20 medium life shard pouches. That is insane. And I get 3 of them, so that's 60. That is, ooh, that's a lot. That is good. I love these chests right here because they basically let you skip doing a huge grind on an alt character. So I'm going to hold on to that for whenever I roll a new character. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that in my roster storage. This one, let's see what, I'm going to take the hat out for a sec, put the hat in there, and then put the chest here, sort that nice and good. There we go. You can see that I have, like, all my characters can use this little chest here. This is for just the character that I'm on. Anyway, guys, what else do we also do? Because the Grand Prix is on right now until April 14th, which is an interesting date, we can also go and buy out that vendor, and it's limited time, it's only for a month, but there is always seasonal vendors that are kind of going on doing things that you can get seasonal items from, so take advantage of that. And in which case, right now, this is the Grand Prix. Whenever you do the race, whenever you do your Chaos Dungeons, your Abyssal Raids, or not Abyssal Raids, your Guardian Raids, you get these event coins, okay? And I can't buy this because I don't have a 1302 character, because I've been playing alts and not really caring about gear score much, but you can see that I bought out this. It's the same items. You got your leap stones, your shards, and they refresh weekly, so you want to make sure you buy these out. And especially the exchange here, you want to buy all of these. These are insanely valuable, especially being able to get the Una ticket resets. So good. Alright. So besides all that, then we hold Alt, press J, open your Una dailies. 3 of these on every character you own, okay? And don't do the same ones. You see this little crystallized heart icon? That is your reputation reward for doing the daily. Alright, so what you want to do is don't have characters do the same daily, because you can only get the rep reward once. Yeah, sure, you can get the XP potion, the life shards, whatever. But if, like, your goal when doing Una dailies is to max out reputations, okay, look at all these that I have completed, right? I have this one, which gives me the Tragon ship, so there you go, that's a ship unlock. Alright, let's see, this one, the low-paying one, that is the Brahms, that's a ship unlock. Got that one done. That one's actually really easy to do if you have a lot of alts. Okay, just lots of good rewards here. And this one also is on a part of the Astray ship, so you want to make sure that you're just doing all of those. And that's where those Una daily free completion tickets come in. They'll save you a lot of time. But generally I have each character do a certain set of tasks in a certain area using Bifrost warps, so that it's all very quick anyway. Alright. Now, as far as other dailies go, there's really not much else to it. You have like things like the tower, which is not a daily, it's not a weekly. The tower, once you complete it, it's done. This character has up to floor 43 completed. Alright, so anything beyond that, once I do it, it's done forever. If I make an alt character, then I can bring that alt character through the tower and give them tons and tons and tons of upgrading materials for honing. And that is it just makes the gearing up for your alts a little bit faster, even though it will never be as fast as your initial island rewards, alright? And then finally, after all of those dailies, after all of those activities, that's when we start doing whatever else we want in the game. We can go and start doing island tasks, like if I want to level up the Guestbroy Island and, you know, unlock some beer outfits, I can go do that. I can go do Spida Island. I can do the Grand Prix in an hour and 50 minutes. Tuki Island, that's another popular one. That's 2 hours and 40 minutes. So you just kind of have to pace yourself, you know, do some islands. You could also work on your Adventurer's Tome here. You can see that I've got most of these to 50%. I like to do things mostly evenly, so like I'm going to go to Rowendell and get this one knocked out. But essentially you go to Rethraris, you grind mobs until you get all these maxed, or buy them. It's up to you. Do the cookings. You know, I still have to do these dungeons here. They're still not done, and I can unlock the stat potion, and so on and so forth. There's so much stuff to do. This game will keep you busy day after day after day after day. And technically, the reset for the server I'm on is at 6 a.m. It is now 6:09 a.m. So what that means is that I have all these characters here. These 4 characters have rested XP on their Guardian Raid, their Chaos Dungeons. I've got to run those. That's going to take me quite a while. Each Chaos Dungeon is about 5 to 6 minutes times 2, so that's let's say 10, 20, that's 40 minutes right there. The Guardian Raids are 8 to 15 minutes if you win, so expect 30 minutes per character, so that's 2 hours right there. The Una dailies, maybe 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. So yeah, it's kind of like a job of sorts, but it will get you advanced. It will make your character stronger. You will have more fun. You will have more stuff unlocked, and that is all the daily activities that you can do. I also forgot, as far as vendors go, there is a ship vendor outside. I'm gonna go ahead and just go out and show you. Ship vendor outside of every town, and they all sell the same little upgrade materials that you can buy with pirate coins. They are tradable too, except for the leap stones, life stones, whatever. But set sail and just go to one of the little vendors here. Like here is the tea and something, but you go to upgrade, or yeah, here we go. You click normal, and then you can buy upgrades. So right now I can still buy 30 destruction stones for 250 pirate coins each. That would cost me 7,500 pirate coins. I'm saving pirate coins for a stray. I need 300,000, so I don't really want to buy those right now. But I could. You can see all the stuff that I did buy here. Like this is 3 days until it restocks. I think that's worth 600 coins for a life shard pouch, because I definitely need those. All right. So you want to make sure that you buy those out. And if you're a pay pig, you have lots of gold or lots of crystals, you can always go through the Mari shop and buy out everything you need. Like here's some life shard pouches that I could use, guardian stones, so on and so forth. Just run through and just buy these out. Looks like I did buy some a couple days ago. I got some life shard pouches there and some leap stones there, and that's all I really needed for that day. But make sure that you go through and you buy out what you need and what you can use, and there you go. Alright guys, that's the video. I know it's just a talking one, I didn't really show off any much action, but I'm Soul Benji, thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Please leave a like on the video, it really helps out, and go ahead and subscribe. I know the algorithm showed you my video, but if you subscribe, I make videos every single day. Once I play something you no longer are interested in, you can always unsubscribe, then it's completely free, and I completely understand. And if you want to support me financially, there is a join member button down below this video. Just click that join button. It is $5 a month, and it really helps me out big time. Guys, I appreciate you so much. Videos every single day. Come on back tomorrow for a new video, and I will see you then. Take care, lads.